Good morning. It is November 9th. It is 6:40 a.m. Ninth day of Nano. Woke up, and while I was brushing my teeth, I had some inspiration. I got a couple words in on my phone, probably maybe 50. But I'm going to drink some coffee and sit down for a sprint before work. But before we do that, let's move our Kanban board thing down. So day 9, we need to get 15,003. Oh, 15,000 words today. Yes. That means I get to order my 15K reward today. Yay! But yeah, I'm going to get a head start on the day. But don't you love it when you are? I was literally brushing my teeth and on my phone typing the scene notes as I was brushing my teeth. Does anybody else have inspiration strike at weird moments like that? Like, I know in the shower or in the bath seems to be like a really big one. But yeah, brushing my teeth. Boo! Here's some words. But I'm going to try and continue writing that scene, but in my notebook. It is not current. It's for an area I'm not currently working on, but it's right after the area I'm like it's the end cap to the section that I'm working on. Does that make sense? Like, it's farther down the timeline, but it's the end cap to that series of events, if that makes sense. So I'm going to go ahead and write that, and then I'll go back to where I was, probably, maybe. Hi, Ron. It is 12:30-ish. Yeah, 12:30. I just finished eating. I ordered some pho soup for lunch because it is super cold outside. It is 40 degrees outside and nasty and rainy and cloudy and just icky. I've been feeling kind of blah today. I kind of just want to go take a nap, which is typical of when it's weather like this. So I did manage to get a sprint in around 10:30, so I'm now at 789 for the day, which is exciting. That makes me about, I think I'm like 500 away from the today's what you're supposed to be at number. So there we go. So I'll be at 15K soon after another sprint. My left arm, my elbow and my shoulder is kind of hurting today. I think it might be because when I write, I kind of like lean on my left arm. I think that's what's causing it. Which is quite funny that it's my left arm that's hurting when I'm right-handed. But I've been trying to, every time I catch myself doing it, I've been trying to not do it. So trying to have a better writing posture. It's now 1:20. I did another sprint, but I was distracted by work a couple of times, so I only got 294 words this time, a little lower than my average of 300 and something. So, words are words, right? But I was just reading some chats on Discord. Somebody said they were going to delete 9K of their words. I'm like, why? Don't do that. Especially during Nano. Why would you do that? They said they're probably they're going to keep them there, but probably going to need to delete them after Nano. I'm like, I hear that a lot. That's a huge thing during Nano. that I heard it a lot last year, and I'm hearing it a lot now about, oh, I'm gonna have to delete the last like 3K words that I just wrote, or blah blah blah, or blah blah blah. To me, unless you're working on another draft other than your first draft, there's no need to delete anything. And I think it's a lot easier for people to delete things when they're on a computer typing and they just want to delete it. I'm like, yeah. You might not think it works now, but when you go and reread it for a second draft, you're probably going to be like, why did I delete that? Never delete words, people. Never delete words. If you have to remove them, put them on another document somewhere. Save them. I also generally draft my first draft on paper, pen and paper, like I am this year. And it's a lot harder to delete things when you use pen and paper. You can scratch them out, sure, but they're still going to live on this page. They're going to still live on these pages. Another thing is, I typically don't always write linearly when I'm drafting. Just so far today, I have jumped to scenes in other parts of the story and then gone back to where I was, like in the linear progression, like twice already today. So usually, if anything gets deleted, it's during the second draft, when I'm taking these words and typing them up and making them an actual computer, like on Word or Scrivener or whatever, when I'm making sense of it all. To me, Nano is all about forward movement. I would personally never get a first draft done if I was constantly going back and deleting and rewriting things. I would never get a first draft done because I'm a perfectionist. And I find with writing by hand, it limits me doing that. I move forward a lot easier. I don't overthink it when I'm handwriting. I just go with it. I can do the overthinking and all that stuff for second draft. I just thought I would say that. That's my PSA for the day. Like, don't delete things, people. Don't delete things. Okay, I was just watching YouTube, and this ad came on, right, for an insomnia drug. So at the end, you know how they list like all the side effects and warnings? Well, they said the most common side effect for this insomnia drug is sleepiness. That's like, I laughed for a good 5 minutes about that. Like you couldn't know. Like, you wouldn't be able to figure it out yourself that an insomnia drug causes sleepiness. Just, wow. Ooh, and like some clouds like are really rolling in. It's like really dark now. Really, really thick and gray out there. Ugh. Winter in Utah. But it has been raining and we need rain, so it's desert. So that's good. I have probably, in order to get I'm at 1477, so I need like 100 and some odd word, like maybe 200 words ish to reach the what is it, like hit par every day That's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to get that badge. But I did hit the 15K. I'm at like 15 something or other. So I did order my 15K reward. I can't remember what I picked. I'll have to go look. So I just remembered what I bought. I bought some hoop earrings, surgical steel hoop earrings to replace these. But here I am right now. Don't mind my research on my Wikipedia open to Attila the Hun. I needed to fact check something real quick. Hello, sweetness. Hi. He wants pets. So I am at 15,283 and 1477 today. So 190 for par. It's only 4:30. I'm gonna go ahead and do the sprint. Since it's 190, that'll take it. I can usually get 200 words easy in a sprint. So it should just take one more sprint. My average has been 5 sprints a day. So that's good. Yay! So I'm done for the day. I just had a realization. I'm over 500 words ahead. This time last year, I was starting to struggle with writing, with being overwhelmed with the amount of words that I had to do. And I was getting maybe 250 words per 20-minute sprint. So that was like, how much work? How many times would I have to do that a day? Let's say 200. I would have to do 8 or 9 sprints a day. That's that's a lot. That's a lot of work. And the fact that I only have to do 4 good solid sprints and like a little bit of a fifth every day, that's a huge amount of difference in my experience last year. I don't know if it's just because I'm writing by hand, or if it's like I have such, like, I'm not putting as much pressure on myself this year as I was last year. Maybe it's because I've had this idea in my head for so long and it's been developing and it's just making it easier. I don't know. We shall see if this continues, because I mean, it's only day 9. So that's gonna be it for today. Oh yeah, let's take down the day 9. And by this number, I'm only like 1,100 so much away from tomorrow's goal. Crazy. Good morning. It is day 10 of Nano, November 10th. It is super early. It is currently 5:52. I have been awake since like 4:45, but I laid in bed for like until about 5:30 trying to go back to sleep, and I was like, well, I'm not going to go back to sleep. And since I had to get up at 6, my alarm's supposed to go off at 6 anyway, I was like, might as well just get up. So yeah, I'm awake. It's gonna be a long day. I have back-to-back meetings this morning, and a lot on my to-do list for work. So it's gonna be one of those days. Just but I'm kind of glad I was up early so I can get I could probably get 2 sprints in since I'm probably not going to be able to write during the day for work. Like, I probably won't have much time to do that. If I do, I will do a sprint or 2. But yeah, it's gonna be one of these days. I need coffee intravenously. Right. All right, so I've got the coffee. And I was taking a sip, and I was like, why does it taste soapy? I thought I rinsed it all out. And I realized there was soap caught underneath this stuff. So it was like, yeah. Much better. Much better. All right. So I've got Scrivener open, my Discord open, my NaNoWriMo open. I am currently at, let's go to the stats. 15,544. So technically I am 541 words ahead of schedule. So I am excited about that. It says I only need 1641 for the day, but I go for the 1667 every day. So that's what we try to go for around here. But on to what we were doing. Day 10, we are a third of the way through Nano today. Oh, Lord. Whew. Well, luckily I only have to do like 1,000 and some odd words to reach that goal. Today might be one of those days where I just get to this number and not get ahead as I have been, but we shall see. It's just one of those days. Like, my work day is packed today, so the idea of trying to find a time to write is kind of thing. And I'm not awake yet. Like, my brain's not like clicking yet to write, so I'm like, I don't know if I'm going to be able to get 2 sprints in. Right, so it is now 7:16, and I think I have definitely confirmed I am not a morning writing person. That was struggle. I've done 2 sprints. It could be, okay, so the first sprint was 363 words, which is about my average lately. Second sprint, 250 words. I think that was more due to the back-to-back nature of the sprints. I did 20 minutes, and then I took a 10-minute break, and then I went back and did 20 minutes. I think I need longer breaks in between the sprints. The back-to-back sprints does not allow my brain enough to kind of, I guess, reorganize and like compute the next set of words. So yeah, long sprints, like sitting down and writing for long periods of time, not good for me, and back-to-back sprints, not good writing for me. I mean, what I wrote wasn't bad, but it was like kind of it didn't flow as easily as previously. But yeah, I'm at 610 words for the day, so that's a little over a third of the way. So update on my arm. Oh my god, I have nerve damage in my left arm, from like the elbow to the elbow down, and since I've started handwriting, and I think it's from putting weight on it, my left arm has been acting up. The elbow hurts, the shoulder hurts. Like last night, I was feeling the pins and needles from the nerve issues I have in my left arm. Now, don't worry, it's not a stroke or anything. It's just nerve damage in my left arm. It's just unfortunate it's in my left arm because everybody's like, "Oh, you tingling in your arm. There's all kinds of, that's a symptom of all kinds of stuff." It's fine. I'm not in any medical harm. It's just from doing this. So I've been trying to catch myself from doing that. My arm really hurt yesterday, and like my elbow hurts right now. And I currently, like, my fingertips feel, you know, when a limb falls asleep and it starts waking up, that's kind of how my arm feels right now. From the elbow down. Yeah, it's unpleasant, but it's not anything to be worried about. It's just a flare-up because of this. So we shall see if I continue, because I also have to keep my arm bent when I'm typing for work and everything, because, you know, that's how you type. So I think just having it bent so much and using it so much has caused a flare-up in the nerve issue. Also, I forgot to say, I've killed my first pen. I think it had I been using this particular pen the entire time, I would have killed it before. But I've used several different colored pens, so but I keep going back to this black one, so rip pen. So sad. But I have several million more, so it's okay. So I know this is like super extra of me, but I made a little graveyard for my pen. That's pen 1 of Nano. And the pen I just pulled is maybe has a quarter of a life left, so that one's gonna die now too. I'm actually kind of glad, because I have so many pens and I need to use them before they start drying out, so, and become unusable. So I'm happy with that. But yeah, first pen of Nano is gone. I think that pen was a brand new pen when I started Nano, or significantly full pen. I've gone through maybe almost half the notebook as well. So I have a feeling we're going to have to bust out another one. Probably in another 10-15 days.
Look, you can actually see outside today. And the mountains are pretty.
So it is noon. Now I have not had a chance to write at all this morning, as I expected. I am currently cooking a lunch, having tacos, burrito bowl, something like that. The rice is cooking. I got a late start on that because I was in a meeting, so I had to wait. But while that is cooking, I'm going to do another sprint. It's time to do another sprint. So this will be number 3 for the day. Yay! So it's 4 o'clock, just after work. Today has been kind of a lackluster day in the writing world of Manda. Yeah, well, let's look at my stats. Okay. So I'm at 1267, which is good. It's only about 400 some odd words away from the daily goal, which is great. I have met the path to success number, actually over it by like 200 words. So there's that. I think what I'm going to do, just because it's just been a blah day in writing, I'm going to do one more sprint, because I've already done 1, 2, 3, 4 sprints already today. I'm going to do one more, do the 5th one, and then just cut it off there, regardless of if I'm at par or not. I'm just having a blah day, and But that's fine. I mean, I've had 9 pretty good days. 10 if you count today. Getting at least to the path of success bar. And actually above it, so not by as much anymore, but that's fine. As long as I'm above the bar, I'm good. I'm happy. So yeah, I think I'm just gonna do one more and call it a day because I need to edit this vlog. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you next time.